there is a fire in you which make you deceased and even which may kill you. We may use the word the fire as the spiritual fire or the digestive fire. I'm speaking about another fire, literally the fire in you, which is a reason for many of the sufferings. Are you familiar with the word inflammation? Inflame, which have a flame, which have a fire. We might have experienced this inflammation in childhood when you get a beating with a stick. When you get a beating, what happens in the hand where you get a beating? You may get a pain in that area, redness, a swelling, and a heat, right? These are classical signs of inflammation. This inflammation happens to rescue from the damage happened to that area. This is called as acute inflammation. This comes, stays, repairs, and goes away. But now, with our lifestyle, we have another issue, a chronic inflammation. We are exposed to this fire in our body for a long time and for no reason. That is chronic low-grade inflammation. Inflammation is the response of the body to any danger it exposes or it perceives. There may not be any real danger. Even if it perceives a danger, body may respond with inflammation. Sadly, our present lifestyle and environment triggers this chronic inflammation in us for a long time. And another word for this chronic inflammation is inflammaging. Do you got it? Aging, it is nothing but chronic low-grade inflammation. When we are exposed to wrong food, if you don't sleep enough, if a person don't move enough, you are making an environment in your body which supports this chronic low-grade inflammation. And when body is under this chronic low-grade inflammation, otherwise inflammaging, our organs are exposed to this low fire for a long term. And we call it as arthritis, hepatitis, or colitis, gastritis. Do you got it? Anything which end with itis is an inflammation. In that sense, you may understand more than 90% of the diseases we suffer is nothing other than inflammation. If the inflammation is there for a short time, we call it as rhinitis, inflammation of the nose. It comes and goes. But it's not about chronic inflammation. You need to put a long, sustainable effort to fight it. That is with your lifestyle. There is nothing else you can help you to reverse it. The food you eat can act as a water or as a fuel for this fire. And we are familiar with the concept of omega-3 and omega-6. What is this? Omega-3 is a water which helps you to put out the fire. And omega-6 is a fuel which makes the fire goes up. Anything which is denatured, which is not natural, which is burned, we call it as grilled, or which is processed, may support the inflammation in the body. Anything which comes from the natural in the fresh form, which has life in it, may help you to put out the fire. You have a choice to decide here. Then comes to sleep. Sleep help you to reduce inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a usual process happens in the body with your normal day-to-day activities. Body need to put this fire down with your sleep. If you don't sleep enough, this inflammation accumulates in the body and damages your organ. Then comes to exercise. You know how exercise helps? When you go for do exercise on the first day, when you move your muscles, you get a pain, isn't it? This pain is actually the response of that strain happened to the muscles in form of inflammation. But when such inflammation happens, body produce anti-inflammatory hormones in your muscles. One of that is irisin. Irisin act to help you to reduce the inflammation in the body. But when you produce this irisin, the anti-inflammatory molecules in the body naturally, you don't not only fight against this inflammation in the muscle, it helps you to put down the fire throughout the body. You're producing the anti-inflammatory chemicals throughout. So that way, body need to be supported with anti-inflammatory chemicals, the water which help you to put down the fire. Another thing may support a fire is your gut. Do you have a normal, balanced gut bacteria or it is out of the way? The way which The inflammation is measured in the body is one of the easy ways checking C-reactive protein, CRP. If CRP is high, that means there is inflammation in the body. But in our clinic, Prakriti Shakti, we have seen people coming with CRP high with no other obvious reason or any other problems in the body. Then we have to suspect the gut. There are chances the CRP is high with your gut bacterial imbalance, SIBO, small intestine bacterial overgrowth. See, there are multiple ways body can get inflamed, but you can decide to put off the fire or support the fire. When you have a disease, which side you take decides your healing. At Prakriti Shakti, we enable people to take the right side, to take the side of the body which for health and healing. And that is an experience we give you. Along with the experience, we train you to go back and do it sustainably. You no need to support of a doctor or a medicine to remain healthy. Health is your birthright and you can preserve it forever.